What's up, everybody? Bry Flats here. Thanks for stopping by. Today I'm going to talk about two things that I do every day to feel great. Rebounders and cold showers. So let's get in and talk a little bit about rebounders. So a little while ago, as I mentioned, I heard about this idea of rebounders, and it's really changed. The idea of getting on a fitness trampoline from years past. From my childhood in the 80s, we had a little fitness trampoline going up, but it is nothing like that now. The rebounder trampoline is smooth. You get a very large rebound, and you really move your body. And of course, like any activity, you should always check with your doctor before you get involved with something like this. But if you are approved and healthy enough to get involved with this, I think you're going to find a lot of health benefits. And so I decided to jump in and literally jump into it. And so I bought a rebounder, didn't have a great experience with that. And then I decided that if I'm going to get into this, I'm going to have to spend the money, get into something a little better. And I went with Bellicon. And the Bellicon rebounder is superior, no doubt. This is designed for people who are really going to use it. It's not going to, not for people who buy it and put it in the corner and maybe use it occasionally. And truth is, I use it every day, and it really helps me feel great. So some of the health benefits that I've learned about: reduced back pain. It helps with osteoporosis. It helps with lymph issues and edema. Helps with osteoarthritis. Helps with weight control, helps with pelvic floor issues, diabetes, general cardio fitness, stress and burnout. And I can tell you, there's nothing, you cannot hold on to anger and anxiety and any emotion that's troubling you when you're bouncing on a rebounder. It just feels good and you feel happy. So it's definitely something right there. I mean, if you do nothing else like that, to me, you're upset after a stressful day at work, and you come back home and you start jumping on the rebounder, you're probably going to feel better. And I can say also, when my kids are throwing a tantrum, if you can get them to calm down a little bit and get them over to the rebounder and get them to jump, that will turn around instantly. So it's, little things like that. But, overall, I love the experience of being on a rebounder. It just feels good. But it sets me up for what I think comes next, which is the cold shower. So yes, I'm going to save you from the visuals of my cold shower, but I am going to talk about it. And I've been doing cold showers now for 10 months, maybe, something like that. Almost as long as I've been taking C60. I think I started around the same time. And boy, that'll be another video. I can kind of wrap all of these things together. But just to stay on point, the cold shower feels so good. Now, what I had to do to get going with this is that I started, of course, it was the middle of winter, so a full cold shower in the middle of winter, Southeast Michigan, going to be a kind of a cold, really cold shower. That would be a shock to the system, and I would not recommend that. So if you're in a cold climate, you definitely need to ease into this. You can't just jump into a full cold shower. I'll tell you why in a second. So in order for me to really get down to the coldness, as cold as I get now, which now in the summertime is going to be in that 60-degree range, so you can't really get as cold as you can in the wintertime. But the way I acclimated myself to this is I have a digital thermometer. I pop that digital thermometer in the stream, and then I just dial that down colder and colder and colder until I get it to the temperature that I was comfortable with. And then each day I would take it down a little bit, take it down a little bit, take it down a little bit. And really the coldest shower that I got down to, and I'm not saying I took a long shower at this temperature, but I got to 39 degrees, and that is cold. It is so cold it hurts, it stings. It would be like trying to do snow angels in the middle of, naked in the middle of a snowy field, that would be really cold. So don't necessarily recommend that. That's probably too cold. You're probably going way beyond the health benefit there. I'm not exactly a member of the Polar Bear Club, but I do love my cold showers. So as you get down colder and colder, from what I've read, the best benefit is when you get into like the mid 60s and lower. So in the wintertime, I'm taking showers at like 55 to 58 degrees on a regular basis. And it's shocking. You jump in and you start breathing heavy, which of course that's really good for you just in and of itself, getting good oxygen flow into your body. And then the thing that's interesting from a meditative standpoint is when you jump into a cold shower, you can't think about anything else. You're just thinking about, this is really cold. And then you kind of breathe into it. And then this amazing thing happens, your body adjusts. Now you don't think that you're going to be able to do it, because if you're like most people, hot showers feels great, they look forward to it, and they can't think of any other way to take a shower. So you jump into that, your body's so accustomed to the hot shower, it takes you time, and then you kind of have to like ease into it. But once you do, your body says, hey, I know how to handle this, and it adjusts. So I could go into those cold showers, and most people will even if they can tolerate it initially, the cold shower, they want to get out as quickly as possible. But I'm telling you, when your body gets used to this, you don't want to get out. I love it. I look forward to it. I could sit there and just feel the cold on the back of my neck, and on my forehead, on my chest, everywhere. And I just love it. So there's that. So that's been my personal experience, but let's get into a little bit of some of these health benefits. So I just went to the first article that I could find online, and what I'm looking at here is an article from The Art of Manliness. Not that I'm recommending the website, but I thought it was a pretty good rundown of some of those health benefits. So number one in this article, it improves circulation. And I believe that. I think initially you can feel like all that cold water is going to shut your body down and maybe, close those blood vessels, but it does stimulate your heart to work. So you cool down, that stimulation triggers your heart to work, and you get great circulation out of it. It relieves depression. And very much like the rebounder, if you get into the cold shower phenomenon, it is a happy experience once you get into it. And I can tell you, I've been in the middle of cold showers and just start laughing because I think about how 99% of my friends think I'm nuts and think they would never do it. And I just feel a sense of pride out of that. It's just kind of cool. The other health benefit, and I've experienced this, and this does kind of relate to the C60 a little bit, is it does keep your skin and hair healthy, because that hot water just kind of leaches your body of good healthy oils, and it kind of strips that top layer of skin down, and the cold shower doesn't really do that. I keep my hair short, so I can't say that I have long flowing locks that I'm trying to keep healthy, but you definitely feel a difference in your hair. Strengthens your immunity, and of course, not for myself, I went through a period of time where I had sinus infections several times a year. I in fact even had to have surgery to alleviate some of that, and between that and the C60 and some other things that I'm doing, strengthening my immune system is definitely a plus, and it's definitely something I was motivated to do. Cold showers, they claim that it increases testosterone, and I think as anyone into their 40s starts to recognize is that you do get a dip in your testosterone. So again, C60, helping your endocrine system from the inside, and then a cold shower and a rebounder, I think you'll start to see a whole flow of hormones and abilities that your body has that kind of have been weakened over the years as you age. So those are some of I don't think I need to go through every one of those benefits. There are many, but I think I've kind of covered the key ones that I care about the most. If you like what I'm having to share with you today, please like and subscribe. Comment below if you desire, and I'd love to know what you think. I've been trying to improve my videos and the quality of the videos, and so I bought some equipment, and I'm kind of really thinking hard about the layout of my videos and everything. I'd love to know what you think about it, and if you have suggestions, please include them below. And until next time, this is Bry Flats, and I'll see you later.